This tutorial will review the Supplier Portal. The purpose of the Supplier Portal is for suppliers to manage their orders that are generated through consumption scan, spike, or interface. Supplier-designated users can view, deny, change order quantity, change on-dock date, ship order, void shipment, print packing slip, and print order cards. The first part of this video will provide a quick start guide on the basics of how to use the Supplier Portal. The second part of this video will provide more in-depth information on the Supplier Portal, including how to handle exception cases. Part 1. Quick Start Guide on the Supplier Portal. The purpose of this video is to provide a quick start guide for suppliers on how to confirm and ship orders using the Supplier Portal. The video will go through two main scenarios to demonstrate the basic functionalities under the Supplier Portal. First, open your web browser and go to the Turnsmith 2.0 or TS2 login page. The URL will be provided by your trading partner. Key in your supplier username and password. Click Sign In. The Supplier Portal dashboard will appear, providing you with an overview of open orders that may require action. There are 5 buttons across the top of the screen. The first 2 are quick links to perform actions against orders. The other 3 are quick reference buttons. Below these buttons are search fields, where you can define a search of orders for yourself. When the customer set up your supplier record in TS2, they defined certain preferences that will have an effect on your experience in the Supplier Portal. You should ask your customer contact 1. If they are requiring you to confirm orders via the Supplier Portal, and if so, in what time frame after the order is issued. 2. If they are requiring you to ship orders via the Supplier Portal, and if so, in what time frame before the order is due. 3. Are they allowing you to change the quantity on an order? 4. Are they allowing you to change due on dock date on an order? 5. Are they allowing you to send partial shipments of material on an order, or does it need to be in only one shipment? If you are required to confirm orders, then if there are open orders awaiting confirmation, the first button labeled Orders Need Confirmation will appear green, and a counter of the orders will be updated. However, if you are not required to confirm orders, then this first button will always appear gray with a 0 counter. This denotes no required action. Nevertheless, if you click the button, you might see orders in the results table. These are orders you can choose to perform a confirmation on. The same behavior exists for the second button, Orders Need Shipment. This button will only turn green, and the counter will work if you are required to perform ship events. If you are not required, then the button will always be gray. However, clicking a gray button might still bring up orders. These are orders you can choose to make ship events get. The other 3 buttons perform defaulted searches and will appear in color if there are orders matching their defined searches. We will go in more in depth on these in part 2 of the tutorial. We will now walk through the confirming and shipping process in the Supplier Portal. We are using a scenario where the supplier is required to both confirm orders and to create ship events against orders. In the first scenario, we have 3 open orders. We will demonstrate how to confirm and ship all 3 orders together. Click on the button Orders Need Confirmation. A table will appear listing the open orders awaiting confirmation. To confirm all orders, select all 3 orders at once by checking the box at the top and click Confirm Selected. The table refreshes and the Confirm Selected button is replaced with a Confirm Changes button. Also, the cells in the table have turned blue. If the customer is allowing you to change the quantity or dock date on orders, then those cells will appear in yellow. We do not need to change any of the data here. However, the orders are not yet confirmed. Confirmation is a 2-step process, and we must click Confirm Changes in order to complete the task. Once Confirm Changes is clicked, We are returned to the Supplier Portal dashboard. The Supplier Portal dashboard will automatically update to reflect the next step in the process, which is to ship the 3 orders. Click on the button for number of orders that need shipment. Select all 3 orders at once by checking the box at the top and click Ship Selected. The table refreshes and the Ship Selected button is replaced with the Ship Orders button. Also, the cells in the table have turned blue except for the column To Ship Quantity. At this point, the To Ship Quantity may be modified. However, in this scenario, as we will ship the full quantity, proceed to optionally fill in the carrier, ship service, and tracking number, and then click Ship Orders. If you wish to print the packing slip, click on the Print Packing Slip button. The system will generate the packing slip on a separate browser tab, which can then be printed. Return to the dashboard by clicking on Supplier Portal. You will see that the first 2 buttons are gray. The orders can be viewed under the Open Orders Not Yet Received button because they will remain open until fully received by the trading partner. In this second scenario, we have 2 open orders. I will demonstrate how to modify the order quantity and dock date, as well as modify the ship quantity to conduct a partial shipment of an order. Click on the button specifying the number of orders that need confirmation. In this scenario, I only want to confirm the first order. Click the checkbox on the first order and click Confirm Selected. The system will open up the fields you are allowed to edit. In this scenario, as the supplier, I'm experiencing some delays, so I want to reduce the order quantity and extend the dock date. Click Confirm Changes. This order has now been confirmed with a modified order quantity and dock date. The system will automatically notify the buyer planner of these changes. The Supplier Portal dashboard will now reflect the next step in the process, which is to ship the order that we just confirmed. Please note the system has reflected that we still have another order remaining to confirm, as we only confirmed the first order. Click on the button for the number of orders that need shipment. Select the order and click Ship Selected. The system will open up the To Ship Quantity field. In this scenario, as the supplier, I just realized I'm only able to ship part of the order. I can modify the quantity to ship by typing in the actual number to be shipped. You can optionally enter the carrier, ship service, and tracking number, and then click Ship Orders. If the customer is allowing you to ship partials, then the order will still appear under the Need Shipment button and counter, so that you can make the final shipment in the future. If the customer does not allow you to ship partials, then the order disappears from the Need Shipment button. No future shipments can be made against this order. This concludes the video on the Quick Start Guide on how to confirm and ship orders using the Turnsmith 2.0 and TS2 Supplier Portal. Continue watching to view the second part of this video, which will provide more in-depth information on how to use the Supplier Portal, including handling of exception cases. The first part of the video already reviewed how to confirm and ship an order using these first 2 buttons. In this part of the video, we will discuss how to deny an order as well as go over the functionalities of these last three buttons. Additionally, we will discuss how to void a shipment, look up closed and/or open orders, and how to review the main events that are logged and tracked by the system. Deny an order. Deny an order means that you have no intention of fulfilling any part of the order. If you plan on fulfilling any part of the order, then use the confirm process for the part you plan on fulfilling and do not deny the order. Click on Orders Need Confirmation. A grid table will display open orders where you will have the option to confirm or deny. Select the order which you would like to deny and click Deny Selected. The system will prompt you to confirm denying the order and enter a reason. The order has now been denied, and the company will automatically be notified that the order has been denied by the supplier. Number of open orders not yet shipped button. If you want to look up all your open orders that are still not marked as fully shipped, click here. You can easily export all open orders onto a spreadsheet by clicking the XLSX button. Clicking on any order will display the order's information on the replenishment orders detail screen in vertical format. Number of open orders not yet received button. If you want to look up all your open orders that are still open, click here. You can easily export all open orders onto a spreadsheet by clicking the XLSX button. Clicking on an order will display the order's information on the replenishment orders detail screen in vertical format, which is useful for handling exception cases such as voiding a shipment or reprinting a packing slip. Number of orders due on dock before today button. Click this button here to review any orders that are due on dock before today. These may include orders that have been shipped already but not yet received. You have the option to also export these orders onto an Excel spreadsheet by clicking the XLSX button. Looking up orders open, closed, or all. You can locate an order that you are looking for through several selection criteria by specifying either the part, PO number, or order creation date range to pull up both closed and/or open orders. This option is useful for looking up orders for invoicing purposes. For example, if I want to look up all orders, both open and closed, from the past week, I select All Orders and select the date range and click Submit. If you want to narrow the search within this table further, you can use the filter boxes. Additionally, you can export the table onto an Excel spreadsheet by clicking the XLSX button at the top. To view an order's details, click on the order of interest. Its details will be presented in vertical format. Voiding a shipment. Under exceptional circumstances, the supplier may void the last shipment on an order before it is received via the Supplier Portal. In the Supplier Portal, find the order by creating your own search or selecting the order in the table under Open Orders Not Yet Received. Select the order to void. The Replenishment Order Details pane will open. In the right-hand column of fields, there is one labeled Packing Slip Number. Copy this value. You can click the Show button to note the quantity shipped on the packing slip, because only this quantity and this packing slip can be voided. Above this field is the This Ship Quantity field. Enter a negative quantity. Again, the negative ship quantity must match the ship quantity of the packing slip from the system to continue to void. Leave the field and you are prompted to enter the packing slip number. Paste the value from the field and click OK. You are returned to the order details screen. Now you must click the Ship button. Notice that the amount has been deducted from the field Shipped Quantity, and if we scroll down to the event table, we can see a new event with the description Supplier Voided a Shipment. Click the Save button. The shipment has now been voided. Order Events table. For each order, all major events are tracked and displayed at the bottom in table format on the Replenishment Order Details screen. It will show when and what time the order was formed, when the order was approved and by whom, when the order quantity and/or dock date was changed and by whom, when the order was shipped and by whom and at what quantity, and when the order was received and by whom and at what quantity. In the user ID indicates who triggered the event. First name is the first name of the user ID. Last name is the last name of the user ID. Date time when the event occurred. Reference ID is the unique ID that represents the order. Process leg ID is the internal system identification for that process leg. Event is a short description of that event. Process name is the system name of that process leg. Original new quantity is relevant only when the event involved changing of the quantity field, such as order quantity. The system displays the quantity before and after the change. Original new date is relevant only when the event involved changing of a date field, such as the on-dock date. The system displays the date before and after the change. Original new text refers to carrier, ship service, and tracking number. This concludes the training video on the Supplier Portal. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to use the Contact Support button on the login page.